Hey there guys, welcome back. My name's sadaplays. I hope you're all well. In today's video we're playing some Arma 2 Overpoch again. The video starts off where I'm a hunted man. There's a bounty put on my head. Everyone's trying to kill me. I've got to escape. If I survive, I get loads of briefcases, loads of money on the server, and I can buy planes and guns. And if I die, I lose it all. So at the moment, I'm a hunted man. Because I'm now the fugitive, I'm actually marked on the map. So this little bird just flew straight to me and was starting to hunt me down. The longer you survive as the fugitive, the server starts to give you things to help you out. First of all, it gives you a motorbike to try and give you a fighting chance of getting away. But a little bird chasing a motorbike, that's going to be pretty tough. I just couldn't seem to escape on the motorbike. He was just following me everywhere. So I thought maybe my chance would be improved if I jumped off the bike and just tried to shoot him down. I actually hit the little bird, so he had to back off. Just one more shot on that little bird could blow his engine, so he had to get out of there. But he was still at distance trying to shoot me, and just at that exact time, the loot dropped. I'd made it. I'd got all of the suitcases. I just had to take the suitcases, get in the mozzie that spawns, and hopefully make it somewhere safe. So I started to start up the mozzie, and I was going to try and get to Starry, which is a safe zone. And I've done it. All I had to do now was land at Starry, and then all the loot is ours. So after surviving the helicopter attacking me, everyone trying to shoot me, getting shot at by that vehicle, I actually thought the safe zone had like God mode so I could land and I'd be okay, but I crashed. And now my body's there with all the loot on, all the money. So now it's raced against time to get back there as quick as I can and just pray to God that nobody's took all them briefcases. When I was at Starry, I could see where I crashed, and I thought that my body was maybe underneath that debris from the crash. So I was just frantically looking around, trying to find my body, and just hoping that nobody had took all my lovely loot. And then I saw my body. Please, I hope nobody's took the briefcases. So all's well that ends well. Luckily, nobody had actually looted my body. I'd got all the briefcases, which is the money which you can buy things on this server. So all there was to do next was to buy some top-of-the-range sniper rifles, and then maybe get ourselves a plane, and then we can start causing maximum mayhem on the server in a biplane. So after a while, my friend joined me at Starry Sabor, and he'd brought along a new friend called Daisy. Daisy is not Steve. Rest in peace, Steve. So after we'd made friends with Daisy, bought some decent gear, we both bought some Mozzie helicopters after that, and took them to the Northeast Airfield, where we could buy some planes with big guns on them and start to cause mayhem. After arriving at the Northeast Airfield, all we had to do was quickly buy the planes and get out of there because there was a server restart coming up. We just needed to fly off, find somewhere nice and safe, and just wait for the server to restart. One of my favourite planes in Arma 2 is the biplane, because you get grenades, all the ammo, where you can fly around, bomb bases, shoot people, blow things up, and all the good stuff. And that's exactly what we were going to do. After finding a lovely out of the way place to land to wait for the server to restart, the server restarted, and then it was time for us to prepare to go out and cause maximum mayhem. But before that, we needed to eat some steak. So we killed a cow and started to cook that little bad boy up and have some steak before the mayhem could commence. So after enjoying our juicy steak, it was time for some dessert. And today's dessert was murder. So we headed out to look for our dessert of murder with a cherry on top and some of them little sprinkles of death and disaster. We then spotted a vehicle that was heading towards the Northwest Airfield, so it was time to try and kill this guy. After trying to attack this guy, he drove down towards the Northwest Airfield and managed to hide inside one of the barns there. But we wasn't going to have that. We both started attacking the barn with grenades and machine guns and tried to kill him like through the roof with the explosions of the grenades. We didn't realise that they obviously had an MK48 or a PKP, and they started shooting at us from the barn, so things were getting really dangerous now. These biplanes are really good, but they're also really, really weak. Just a few shots in the right place from that PKP, and we were going down. By now we'd put some really good shots through the barn doors. I'm pretty sure their car was disabled, so it wasn't going to go anywhere. This was them guys' last stand. We was attacking the barn for a good 5 minutes, and everything seemed to be going really well, until my friend had a bit of an accident. Now we had a bit of a problem. My friend had all the rest of the briefcases on him, which was loads of money, and we could not let that money get in the hands of the enemy. So he'd crashed, he'd died, he was on his way back, parachuting back from spawn, and I was trying to protect his body the best I could with the aeroplane. By now my friend had got back to his body, and he was reporting back to me that there was enemy all around the barn and he was taking shots. So by now I'd pretty much run out of ammo in my plane, so I thought the best thing to do would be to get on foot, get up close and personal, and see if I could snipe these guys that were giving my friend some problems. So after managing to get that guy who was stalking my friend, we got all the money back off of the body and we escaped. Thank God. But next was one of the toughest missions we'd ever been to. This was a hero mission, and as bandits, we had to kill them dirty heroes. After killing the first guy I saw at the mission, somebody else tried to loot his body. I killed him, and then suddenly gunshots just erupted all around us. We were in trouble. We were surrounded. It seemed like there was more bandits here who were trying to kill the heroes and also trying to kill us. After killing everyone at the mission, we got the money from that mission. We also had all the briefcases that were left over from the first mission we did when I was the fugitive. Today had gone well. There was a bit of drama with crashing at Starry and losing it, and then my friend crashing and leaving the briefcases at the barn. But in the end, all's well that ends well. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I appreciate it, and I will see you next time.